Hey there, thank you for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and right here I have a very special LEGO Bricks and Pieces haul. Now I actually ordered this quite a few months ago, all the way back in January, and it finally got here. I have been incredibly excited for this package because just a bit of history behind LEGO Bricks and Pieces. Essentially, for those of you who aren't aware, you can order individual pieces from LEGO sets directly from LEGO, and it actually works for some of the rarer items, such as some animals and minifigures. Very recently though, LEGO changed their policy officially that you cannot call in and quote-unquote back order or pre-order LEGO pieces. Previously, this was a method for us to be able to get really rare parts that probably did not show up on Bricks and Pieces as a website. You see, Bricks and Pieces is an extension of LEGO's part catalog, which means that pretty much almost every single minifigure part, rare part, printed part, whatever you name it, will probably be on the platform as long as it's not licensed. However, there used to be a method where you could call LEGO customer service up, tell them the part number of the part that you want, which can be found in the back of an instruction manual, and they would allow you to buy pretty much anything within reason. Of course, some of the really licensed stuff they wouldn't let you, but sometimes it'd slip through and they'd allow you to buy it and even buy it in bulk. Unfortunately though, they recently changed their policy. You can no longer do this, and you can only purchase parts from the Bricks and Pieces website. Well, I got really lucky because I placed this order a few days before they changed their policy. And inside this order, you can start to see there's a lot of orange in here. I was able to get the Orange Classic Spaceman, which was a DK book exclusive. You would need to buy a $25, $30 book just to get one of him. Well, I was able to get 10 direct from LEGO because of this slight loophole in Bricks and Pieces. The customer service agent that worked with me was very helpful and allowed me to purchase all of these orange spacemen. Unfortunately, you can't do that anymore. In fact, I was about to make a video telling people that you could do it. I was halfway through filming the video, and then I called LEGO again and they said they changed their policy. It seems to be, unfortunately, a worldwide change. Everyone on the Eurobricks thread is also reporting that this policy has been changed, so it's very unfortunate. You actually will not be able to get these minifigures again from Bricks and Pieces. So I got incredibly lucky. I also got a ton of these special deer mold, which was exclusive to the Elf Clubhouse. I'm planning on using them for some sort of fantasy diorama, or maybe even make a full Santa sleigh with all of the molded deer. So let's head on over and check out the haul. All right, let's open this bad boy up and see what's inside. So included here, I purchased 5 of the deer pieces. These are really lovely elements. They actually debuted in a transparent frosted blue color for the LEGO Harry Potter Patronus type element. Thankfully, they actually did recolor this element in a more realistic deer, so I can't wait to add all of these to my collection. Actually, let's just open these guys up right now so I can have them out on display. It's so cool to be able to get multiples of these because it's one of the best LEGO animals in my opinion. Really fresh and solid dual mold as well. The antlers are a little bit rubberized, which allow them to flex a little bit, probably because it would have been too fragile to include them all in one solid plastic, but that's okay. And it's so nice to be able to get multiples of these. And thankfully, I actually just placed an order a few days ago for more of these, because these ones actually you can find on the Bricks and Pieces site. It's the Orange Spaceman who you cannot find on the Bricks and Pieces site. So thankfully, when they came back in stock, I placed an order for quite a few more, especially because I don't know when the next time they're going to be included in the set will be. So I had to make sure I had a few of these to expand any sort of fantasy diorama or whatnot, and I will definitely be showcasing whatever I build with them in the future. So let's set this small little troop of deers over to the side. And over here we have all of the Orange Classic Spacemen parts. This should be enough to make 10 of them, and actually I did not buy the traditional minifigure heads. I figured I honestly just had enough of those that there was no real point to me buying them, but it comes with all the things that are pretty much exclusive, including the orange air tanks here, which so far remain exclusive to the minifigure. Thankfully, Ninjago City Gardens made it such that you can actually get this orange helmet in a standard LEGO set. They used it to represent one of the helmets from the episode of Season 4, Tournament of Elements, called Ninja Roll. So you can actually get the helmet from Bricks and Pieces, but the torso and air tanks so far are exclusive to this figure, unless Classic Space somehow wins the Ideas vote and becomes a 20th anniversary set next year. I can't imagine this figure really ever popping up again, so I'm incredibly lucky to have been able to have this chance to purchase just a few of them before the rule changed and they made it so that you can no longer buy these on Bricks and Pieces. So I feel like I got incredibly lucky here by being able to get these, and yeah, the value will definitely shoot up, I think. So for people who are wanting to buy an army of these or to get multiples for space dioramas, it's really unfortunate, but you may have to start paying the scalper prices on Bricklink just because of how rare they're going to become, especially with LEGO not allowing people to buy them on their own from Bricks and Pieces. So I'm gonna go get some heads for these guys, and I'll probably choose a variety of different heads. I think it'll be a little boring if they're all the classic yellow smileys, so I'll be right back and we'll show off the completed builds when I'm back. Alright, so I've got my bucket of heads right here. Let's just set that off to the side and just see if there's anything that stands out. Let's see. At least a few of these are gonna have to be the standard smileys, so I'm gonna start setting the standard smiley head aside right now. And for the rest, we'll do something a little bit different. Let's just set aside, oh, that's a vintage standard smiley. For the first special head here, this is one of the classic castle heads, but maybe I could see this guy as some sort of a mission commander or something. Kind of just a unique look for this minifigure here. Let's set him aside right there. Get some standard smileys along the way here as well. We're gonna get some sort of an officer here. I know this face was used on Life on Mars, so I'll definitely be adding it on to this minifigure here. Kind of fits the space theme. And this head here as well was also used on Life on Mars, kind of a traditional classic style helmet with, or face with no pupils, so I'll definitely be including him in the gang here. And this one's a little bit more of a modern style, but I actually really love the glasses, kind of give it this futuristic look here, so this one definitely feels like it belongs in some sort of a space diorama. We can use the Dr. Kilroy head for some sort of a scientist right here, or something like that. And one of the classic Alpha Team heads to complete the look here. Alright, so let's just move this head bin out of the way. Right here, we've got a whole army of classic orange spacemen. I never imagined that I would actually be able to own so many of these, but very, very lucky I was able to get them from Bricks and Pieces, and it's so cool. I really love that LEGO is doing this kind of modern revamp of classic space in modern times. It's one of my favorite LEGO space sub-themes. Very vintage and classic ones, so really nice to be able to get a full set of minifigures here to complement my space bases, as well as the deer here to complement a completely different theme, which is more of a fantasy and castle style thing. So let's get these all together for the group shot. And what better way to end the video than showcasing my current growing modern classic space army featured here on this space plate, right in front of some of my classic LEGO space bases all the way up on those top two shelves there. Let's take a closer look of this army primarily composed of the LEGO Movie 2 Benny's Space Gang. He got a ton of new recolors, and that was the set that actually introduced the modern version of the new classic space helmet mold. And I've also thrown in a few extra special minifigures, specifically some of the Neo classic spacemen from the LEGO Creator rover from last year. I've thrown in a gray spaceman, which uses the torso from the Rocket Boy collectible minifigure, a new black spaceman, which uses that newer black helmet from the Mickey and Minnie Mouse nose pieces, and just two of the most recent Space Police officers. Let's take a look at this growing army. And already these orange spacemen are looking right at home alongside their compatriots. It's really nice seeing a ton of differently colored LEGO classic spacemen. Now, of course, these aren't all of the colors. There also are some green astronauts, but unfortunately, they have not made a newer version of the green classic helmet mold, so I'm kind of holding off until they do that, although I did have to sneak in that one light gray version, just because he's pretty special. I really do also like the back torso here, which was introduced last year, the more silver classic space torso. It fits in really well for a more modern classic space vibe, and again, you can get that directly from Bricks and Pieces to this day. Of course, they're going to have to face off one time against my Blacktron army right here, featuring the Blacktron Bounty Hunter from one of the more recent series of collectible minifigures, and some of the classic Blacktron figures as well as the Blacktron drone from a few series back. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video on a kind of smaller in variety, but very, very special Bricks and Pieces haul. Some classic space stuff, some animal stuff, and fun all around. Check out LEGO Bricks and Pieces because it's a really great way to get a lot of these rarer pieces, although unfortunately, the orange classic spacesuits are no longer available for order. There's still a ton of really awesome stuff to get, and I'll definitely be doing a video sometime down the line in terms of my recommendations for what to buy from Bricks and Pieces, if it hasn't been published already. So thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned for next time for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Thank you so much for tuning into Duck Bricks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye-bye for now.